Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey. My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Hello.
The ever-loving,
Buble.
Oh, you
AJ.
Pamplemousse Buble.
We got Pamplemousse Buble in the house.
Yeah, Pamplemousse Buble here from down in Kentucky.
Yeah, and for our lovely listeners, I must say, I understand how funny and entertaining that this is, and we've only heard it for the last 20 minutes. He won't stop.
He will not stop.
He's been in this character since I got here, basically.
Yeah.
Got my dress on.
Yeah, you still stripping?
My high-heeled
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
No, I retired.
Oh, you retired from stripping?
Yeah, bum knee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sports injury.
Oh, wow.
Well,
you know
technically, one can consider it a sport,
I would say
depending
so.
on the dance.
Watching or pole
sports,
dancing.
Water
Yeah.
sports injury.
Yeah, for
Water.
sure. Yeah. You slipped on the ice?
No, I slipped in the golden
Something?
shower.
Yeah.
I mean, slipped in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh, you babe.
The pole was a little too
I
slippery.
tried to grab the handle, but
Yeah.
boink. What are we talking about today?
Well, in case you could have figured out, we're having a general. We're just going to have a general
random
chat.
stuff.
So this does fit.
General chat?
Yeah, general chat.
Oh, nice.
Next to Colonel Chat
Lieutenant Tuckies
and Lieutenant Talkies.
Oh, nice. That is good.
and Corporal
For sure.
Chinwag.
So yeah, we haven't had a general chat in a little while, so we're gonna talk about life and everything that's going on in our worlds, the world of Gentlemen's Society of Podcasting.
It is quite a large world with.
First off,
many
let's just
activities.
talk about how great that fucking weather was today.
Just today.
Just
will
today.
admit.
I know
It was
not.
strange.
It was strange.
It was a strange weather.
Yeah,
It was
a
nice.
strange weather.
It was a very cold in the
It
morning,
was as if.
and then by the
Yeah.
time I even left, I realized, shit, I should have left 30 minutes earlier and done a little longer walk.
Yeah,
Yeah. By noon, it was okay.
for sure.
I was in the museum from like 9 till noon. So
I'm really hoping that the weather forecast is fucking wrong for the next 10 days. Basically saying 100%
See, that's
rain.
what I always say. A weatherman or a weathercaster,
Mhm.
that job is probably one of the easiest. I mean, not learning stuff, but because you can be right or wrong 50% of the time
sure.
and still keep your job.
Yeah, absolutely.
What other job can you fuck up half the time and still keep?
The only thing I would throw
Other
out
than
there.
McDonald's.
Yeah, the only other thing I would throw out there is we have to remember it wouldn't be the weather broadcaster or the weather
Well,
person
I'm
speaking
sorry,
on the telly.
yeah,
Because
not the
again,
guy.
they're just reading
The
it.
meteorologist.
There you
That's
go.
the word I was looking for.
Yes, and for the whole two of them, you can't really fire them.
Hey, Pamplemousse Buble only went to grade 6, okay?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, well, it is a job that they are allowed to be wrong, and it's bullshit. But it comes with the territory for the 2 years of school you go to.
Well, and I always wonder how
maps
did
and radars.
How do they do that Farmer's Almanac bullshit? Because that's usually kind of pretty accurate, isn't it?
Well, you stick
honestly don't know.
a stalk of wheat in the air, and then it tells you all of the wind patterns over the course of a year. And then
I thought you took a stalk of wheat and stuck it up a cow.
well, that
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that's the old way. Now,
Cow's nose.
Yeah.
is what I
modern
was gonna say.
technology, you can just stick it in the air.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. those solar powered wheat
Right.
blades we got down there.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that works. Actually, I don't know how the Farmer's
Fuck
Almanac.
Monsanto General Electric.
Maybe the Farmer's Almanac are like a year behind.
I don't know. Maybe
Make you think it's a year ahead.
Maybe it's written by a future person.
Ah, yeah, maybe.
That's
what
actually
it
good
is.
play
Yeah,
out.
That's probably what
Yeah.
happened. Yeah,
Marty McFly.
Yeah.
he's right.
like
He
1
took
year
it.
ahead.
He's making bajillions and bajillions of pennies from a
Right?
farmer's almanac.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a planter guy, so I don't know.
Yeah. You mean a horticulturalist?
Sure.
Or farmer?
Or a gardenist.
Or a gardener.
whatever they call them. Like Dave, he's a gardenist.
I
He is a
am,
gardenist.
yes. In
Yes,
fact, I'm
yes,
already
yes.
getting the plants all started. Everything's growing
Oh, yeah.
downstairs. Yeah.
What do you
I'm
got
4
going on?
weeks into my 12-week plan.
Nice.
Yeah. Just my standard. This year, nothing new. Just doing a mix of them: tomatoes, the cauliflower, my ground cherries, that sort of thing.
Nice.
You got some maters in there.
Are the ground cherries better than like sky
What the-
cherries?
In my opinion, yes.
Okay, all right.
Is-
So curiosity.
What the fuck is a ground cherry?
It's
The
it's
opposite
not
of
even
sky
a
cherry.
cherry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even a cherry. It's just that's what I know. I can't remember the technical name. There is actually an official technical name for it.
I really want to know what the fuck a ground cherry is. I'm very curious.
Oh, I'll bring some in. They're not. They don't generally ripen, I will admit, until August.
Are they like a tomato?
No.
Oh.
It's more like a sweet. If you let it go more ripe, it's sweet.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're very, very. I personally love them. I understand why they're not in the market. And again, most people, as soon as I describe this, actually don't even want to try it any longer. You don't actually ever pick them off the plant. You wait for them to get so ripe that they simply fall into the ground.
Wow.
Okay.
But the nice thing
Very
about them, most people are like,
picky
"Oh my
plant.
god!" So you just pick them off the ground. But the nice thing is, they come in a wrapper. I don't know how else to describe it, and you can literally just pop them out of the wrappers.
Ah.
That sounds good, but wait a minute. What stupid people are you talking to that don't understand that food comes from the ground a lot of the
Yeah.
time?
For it to fall to the ground, and then I don't find it till 2 days later. Pick it up and eat it. Some people find that a challenge.
I mean, that's where all food started.
I don't.
That
yeah.
it's
I
on-
guess I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Oh,
of that. I'm
again,
like, I don't.
some people, like I myself,
Sure.
don't find it. To me, I'll eat a tomato that's fallen to the ground in my garden. Again,
Yeah.
not a tomato that's fallen to the ground on a random street downtown.
Right, you wouldn't
That'll
walk in.
say
You
no.
wouldn't walk around
Well,
Metro
you'd at
looking
least-
for fucking random tomatoes in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I am one of those people that will happily do that. There are a bunch of people that no, they don't like that concept because it's one of those. Or let me rephrase it. Sorry, the way I more meant it, and probably this is what makes it sound so evil. People that expect it to come in and be fully like washed and clean
Oh,
before
wow.
eating it.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm a
Oh, again,
rub it on the jeans. Throw it in the mouth.
I'm not.
This is
I'm
how-
not opposed to that either.
Yeah.
This is how transformed we've been by factory farming because everybody wants their food pristine.
Right.
I wouldn't say everybody. I still find it's
I
fewer.
would say the majority do. I
Like it's
think.
weird. I would rather like if you go to the store, you get a bag of carrots,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then you can get like the bunch of carrots. It's
Sure.
like
Mhm.
more like the ones you'd pull fresh from the ground. It's
Yeah.
not the freaking
What's up,
stalkies.
Webbit? Yeah.
I would rather eat the ones that you just pull from the ground straight up
Mhm.
and then peel the bagged ones, which you think the bagged ones you'd just be able to munch, right? Because they're probably
Sure.
all washed already and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I prefer it's
Hmm.
to me it's like a little bit of flavor of dirt, kind of
Adds good
in
stuff.
that case. And the weirdest part about it is when I eat a tomato, it tastes like dirt, and that's why I don't like it.
Ah.
But I think maybe with a carrot or like a
The carrot
radish,
adds the right
Yeah.
pizzazz
there's
to the
sweet,
dirt.
yeah, there's a different sweetness to it. There's no acidity, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah, I used to do
I
that all the
honestly
time
don't
in my mom's garden. Like,
Oh, yeah, I always do
just
it.
pick shit off the plants or
Yeah.
And
crab apples on the ground. You'd look at them if
Crab
there's no
apples for
buggies
sure,
and there's
yeah.
no
Yeah, you do
no
check
rotten
for
spots
bugs
or
and
anything
shit.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
eat that.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess that concept to me of just
No, I'm more on your
picking
side.
out of the garden and
Yep.
eating isn't.
Yeah.
I have met a person or two that
Especially-
they're
That is
against
And
that.
especially if you're not using pesticides.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I
If
don't.
there's no chemicals
Nope,
involved, then
no chemicals.
I guess the idea of doo-doo in the soil might throw some people off.
But the
I
reality
don't
is that is
Directly
literally-
doo-doo.
Well, yeah, but you use other.
You don't-
I
use
do
other-
use other
you
doo
use
doo.
other animals
just
doo-doo.
pop
I
and
do.
squat and
I'm telling you, one reason why I love the damn rabbit that eats constantly and does nothing but eat, poop, 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 eat, poop,
You
poop, poop.
uses doo-doo?
I do.
ah.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yes. So I use that in my compost. I put it in the mix basically.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the frequency of a rabbit that likes to poop and piss, it's basically once a week I get the proper layer. So I have a perfect layer.
Dang.
I guess I never. If you're thinking about it logically and not like a 6-year-old, because of what those types of
Eat
animals
grass.
eat,
They're all veggie.
grass, right?
Right,
Yep.
typically. Yeah.
Whereas humans eat
Oh yeah, we have our
fucking
meats and
garbage
other
shit.
and
animals.
and other animals. Yeah, so that's no doo-doo,
Yeah, right. You
right?
don't want
But goat doo-doo and cow doo-doo.
that. Yeah.
What you can do as a human though is you can piss into about I think it's 3 or 4 cups for a full water barrel and put into a water barrel
Why do you want to pee in that?
because there's the nutrients and different
Phosphates and
things
shit.
within your piss. Yep.
So you essentially are eating your own piss when you're doing that.
Yeah, it's gone through a few levels,
But
but I always
still.
tell
Wasn't it-
people don't drink from my water barrel.
What?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Um,
You can wash your hands in it depending on your
but yeah, I
perspective.
guess diluting most anything would probably
Yeah.
make it not
Yeah,
toxic.
all the water on this planet has been recycled, right?
Yes.
Like it's all
Yes.
like
Except for the shit we shot.
water
to
we
space.
have here was once in Africa or
Yep.
or China or somewhere
Yes.
at some point.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that's okay. Once we get the space program fully working, which is going to happen in the next couple of years, and
Yeah.
the icebergs melt, we're
Yeah.
going to go and start just shipping all that water out to Mars, and we're going to start the planet there, get things nice and pretty.
Terraform
And then
it.
we fuck that one
Yeah,
up.
that's
We'll
right.
move
We
over.
we already
next
know.
one out.
No, we already know from Futurama, the documentary that's on Disney Plus right now, called Futurama. You get moon ice
Right.
in the year 3000. That's
Moon
where we
ice.
get ices from the moon.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh, nice. Well, I see. I'm still a little shorter term than.
Oh, I guess you have
3000.
Mars, and then maybe we'll resort
I'm
to the
jumping.
moon.
Yeah, I'm jumping around a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon Ice.
Yeah. Good documentary though.
Such a good
You
documentary.
guys should watch it.
Yeah, check it out for sure.
Okay, I have to jump in because it's
All right.
finally time for us to get to something far more important to
Okay.
discuss
All right.
and really celebrate.
Uh-huh.
Not only have we made it to fucking game 5,
I know.
3-1.
I know.
That's
over
why it's gotta leave
Tampa,
at 7:30.
effing- That is
I
why.
know,
So
I
yes,
know.
I have said I'm leaving at 7:30. I apologize profusely. No, poof, I
No,
am
you
done
don't.
podcasting. Headphones are going in, and I'll start to meander my ass as
You
quickly
don't have to
home.
apologize for anything.
Yep. No.
I'll
That's
be-
why
I'll
that
be
today
paying
may
attention
feel a little
myself as
shorter
well.
to our dedicated
Well,
listeners.
you enjoy your highlight match.
Yeah, and it's going to be.
That's what we're talking
I'm telling
about,
you,
right?
Yeah.
it's going to be
Highlight?
great. To you, it can be whatever you want to be. I'm telling you.
Man, I just want to see a third round playoff berth this year. That's what I want to see. I know I'm jumping ahead. But
Well, fuck, we haven't
Okay.
made it to even the second
I
round. I
know,
think
a
in
couple
it's
years
been
now.
15. No, 15.
Oh, 15.
I saw a post today actually. It was like a meme post
Yeah.
or whatever, but it wasn't like insulting. It was more these were the things that were popular
Mhm.
the last time the Leafs advanced
Oh.
or something like that. It was like the number one song was "Yeah" by Usher and
Oh,
Lil Jon.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
shit
around
like
the
that.
time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other things were, but it was like
Yeah,
that's
it's
a
been a while.
long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 3 Canadian teams in the playoffs this year. It's Washington, Toronto, and
Excuse me.
not Washington, sorry. Winnipeg. My gosh.
Wow.
You know Winnipeg, the Washington of Canada.
What I love is
Probably a
you
lot of
pissed the
crackheads.
boat off.
similar.
Yeah.
Similar
Wait, Washington? Are we
landscapes.
talking about the state or DC?
No, the state. Yeah,
I love he's trying to cover his ass.
Yeah. And what's the third team? What's the other third?
Vancouver. Well,
Vancouver,
they're not in the
right.
league. They're not in the playoffs though. Sorry.
Oh, they got.
I believe there's only only 2 Canadian. that
So
I
it's
can think
just Winnipeg and
of. Yeah,
and
the only
Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah,
Yeah.
as far as I
Winnipeg,
remember.
yeah. That's one thing I've always was grateful for, Winnipeg getting a team again, and I'm really glad that they're in
Yep.
that position where they're competing in the cup because it.
More what I
justifies
found
it.
funny. The last time any Canadian, I want Toronto to be the one, but
Of course.
it's been 30 years.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
a Canadian
Montreal.
team?
Yeah, Montreal
Won the cup?
93.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, 93.
Or-
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been that
How
long.
long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's just
yeah,
one of
I
those
mean, I
things-
know I'm not like into hockey or anything like
Yeah.
that, but I don't.
Even I was caught off
I'm not
guard. I'm not going to
completely
lie.
ignorant of,
Yeah.
of things, but I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that.
If you're
That's
really
crazy.
curious, search for it on CBC or
There's
look
a
at
lot
the
of
recent.
I remember that night very well.
I know a lot of Tampa Bay, right? Tampa Bay's won.
Oh,
a
they've
lot.
won
They
the
have a
last
dynasty.
2 or
Yep.
3
Mhm.
out
Okay.
of 4 or 5. I
Detroit
think.
won a bunch back in whatever.
Even Detroit's fallen off.
Oh,
the
they fell
wagon.
off now.
But yeah,
Wow.
we're talking like Montreal Canadiens, Patrick Waugh
Yeah.
fucking days, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that dude was good.
Yeah, the best.
He was the wall, you know.
It was the best.
He was the wall, you know.
It was the best goaltender to come out of the Frank Laf. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
Tender-
where are you going?
Hey, don't you mean tender of goals, huh?
Tender of goals,
Jeez.
yes.
Speak the Franglais, right? Okay.
For sure. Now he was amazing. He's no Marty Brodeur, but that's just me.
I always just love how much the game has actually changed in those years, though.
It really has.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to diminish any of the goalies back in those days, but the rules were also so different. Like
Yeah.
the corners. You remember those days where the goalies would
Oh,
always go
yeah.
to corner,
Mhm.
play the puck, like all those things. That and again, you had to get and touch the puck in order for it to be icing.
Yeah.
Just those things.
What,
I guess one of
what
the-
about pads and the regulation sizing and
Yeah,
such?
I
you
think
know
they're
what I mean?
larger now,
They
to
are
boot.
larger. Yeah.
Is
So-
there even icing anymore?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is it because I
But
know
it's
I
an
know they
auto
changed
icing
it.
now.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I was going to say I know they changed the ruling.
Yeah, you don't
a few
have to
years
touch
ago.
it any longer.
Okay,
It used to be in the old days you had to touch it in order to get the icing. Nowadays, though, it's as soon as it crosses that line, it's done.
And when
Yeah.
do they all have a pizza party? Like, is that
usually after
that in between the
everyone
first
shakes
and
hands.
second?
No, they
okay.
shake hands.
Yeah.
And then they have
Okay.
right
Yeah,
then.
it's one of those. Everybody does it differently too. It's not always pizza.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people
Some
like their
fried
Chinese
chicken? Chinese food?
fried
Okay.
chicken,
Right on.
It's actually been a long time since I've had some fried chicken. I need some.
Oh
Fried
yeah, me too. Let's order some. Get some while we're doing the podcast.
Man, it was the last time I tried to get a chicken fried, I tell you. Fucking ran all around the house pooping everywhere.
Wow, that's your fault. You know,
I think I did it wrong.
I think you did it wrong. Yeah,
I was like, I want fried chicken. I was like,
setting, man. Setting. You know, he's showing him videos of his fucking brothers and sisters getting slaughtered. You should have sat him down.
I shouldn't have done
We're
that.
like, okay, we're gonna watch some Chicken
This
Little.
shit's gonna blow your mind, man. It's just gonna fuck you up.
It's like, whoa.
He was a vegan from that day on.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right.
I do have a funny story actually about chicken, though.
Oh, I think it's
with our
about
talk.
vegans, but go
No,
on.
no. What's a funny thing? So my kids hate chicken breasts. So
Oh
what did
my
I do?
god.
I shake and baked the chicken breast and cooked them that way in the air fryer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kids loved them.
You tricked the
Why
kids.
do they like any other? Like, do they like chicken thigh or like?
So I will
chicken
admit,
leg,
it is
or-
two sides on that
or is it
coin.
just
Where
chicken all.
they're not a
over?
big fan of chicken. I guess I will give
Okay.
them that. But it's just they always seem to yell more when it's a chicken breast or something.
Right.
Because to me, it's just, you chicken breast it, you get some, some sort of veggie, and then you
Sure,
get some,
yeah.
potato,
Yeah, it's a
and,
real
and that's
simple
it.
meal. Yep.
Yeah, simple. To me, that's how you do it. Yeah, anytime I do that with them, they freak out, but I think I found the workaround.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. You can
Maybe
shake it
they're-
and bake it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just mad about so many chicken breasts being needlessly cut off. You know what I mean? Maybe they're
Well, no,
Offended
not
by that.
needlessly cut off. They're cut off so I can consume them and then poop them. Back to our pooping.
Those chickens made a
Ben
choice.
McGarney.
okay? Those chickens made a choice to go through gender reassignment
That's their
surgery.
truth. That's their truth.
It is.
You're right. Okay,
It's
I shut
okay.
up. I take it back,
Oh,
chickens.
my
I take it
word.
back. I
God.
take it back.
And there we go.
It's 2023, man. You gotta be able to accept this shit.
You're right. You're right. I'm so old and archaic. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah.
Chickens can do it too.
They sure can. That's right.
You want to be a cock? Be a cock. Man. That's all I'm saying.
just
If that's
hanging
what you
there.
want to do.
Hanging
That's what
there
you want to
waiting
do,
for you.
man.
I
Well
love
done.
it.
Well
I love
done.
it. Right
All the
on.
power to you.
But all to you, I agree. I hope the Leafs do awesome, and that's a worthy reason.
Oh, yeah, that's where we
to check
started
that
this
out. Yeah, for
phase.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, this is the year. I've decided it.
This is
Though
it.
I have to
This
admit,
is it.
I'm torn. So again, I'm jumping a bit ahead for this, but something to think about in our next, free for all. We'll bring it up. I'm thinking, like, when we start to get to that final round, my idea is that, like, the first 2-3 games, I'm just going to be here in London, the drunk idiot that's running around after games being an asshole. And then when we get to the later games, I think I might go to TO and
Oh
be
yeah,
that guy.
Nathan Phillips
Oh, you
Square,
wanna be
whatever.
that guy?
I'm going to be that
Oh,
guy.
let's do it. I'm in.
All
You
right,
do it.
sweet.
I'll call
Do
in
you-
sick.
Do you guys have any weird? I don't know if we talked about this when we talked about Sporties. We talked about Sporties.
We've talked about sports lots.
I
No,
of
but
think-
like
yeah,
we did
yeah.
an actual episode.
Usually him and I
on
talk,
Sporties
and you
balls,
make
right?
fun.
It
Go
wa-
on.
yes, we
Yeah.
did a
Yeah.
discussion about Sporties, to which, you
Yeah.
were quiet.
But I don't think I ever
Let's do
asked.
Sporties too.
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll do like fucked up sports.
Sure.
We'll talk about like sports that we don't actually know about.
Like a highlight.
Yeah, like highlight.
Yeah.
Highlight.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like weird rituals, like stinky socks or like
Oh,
stinky undies or some shit like that you wear all the time? Just if I don't wear this, the Leafs don't win. Okay.
I don't have for that, but when I used to run track, I always made sure to run in the same shorts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but that was just because I was poor. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
no.
you know what? I'm sure I would have only had one pair of shorts because I mean, who needs more than
No,
one pair?
I don't know. I won a really significant race, 100-meter dash in those shorts, and I just felt like, oh, I'm not saying that they like were the reason why I won, but it's like, okay, well, they worked one time, may as well.
I'll just keep trying.
Just
Why
keep
not?
trying at it,
There's no
right?
harm in doing this.
Yeah, and then I won like
So wait. Did you wear different shoes every time you ran? You couldn't have applied that magic logic
yeah, I
to
know.
your
Right?
shoes.
Well, listen, the byway specials, okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I did, but only
Byway.
because they would
So,
get destroyed. and,
Urwix.
yeah, Urwix.
Vaughn's.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Vaughn's.
So,
I did Adidas.
but I wouldn't say it's like any sort of reason for like a ritual per se. Yeah.
What about you? Do you like get
So
all,
personally,
like, fucking
I've never ritualized for anything. In all
dancing
honesty,
around with like
Yep.
two maracas and his
Nope.
fucking Leafs
Never
cape
done
and
it.
shit?
Up until this time.
Mm.
So it happened that I had my lovely hair redone into a beautiful new
I was
mullet.
about
Oh,
to
yeah.
say I was about to say the mullet.
Yep. and the my lovely facial hair,
your
got the
handlebar.
handlebars going on to really show everything off.
Looking for a real good ride.
And it seems like since I've done that, the Leafs have just continued to win. Because first game I did not have this, and we got smoked to shit. And then of course game 2, 3, and 4 we have won while I've had this look. So I've decided this is now my Leafs look.
So what you're saying is
so you have a playoff
Leafs,
beard.
this whole
This whole thing is your playoff beard.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
the whole time you've been a Leafs fan,
Had
the
I
Leafs
done
could have
this.
won if
I
you
know.
just started looking like a fucking hockey player.
I know.
Right.
I
You know what
apologize.
we got to do?
I
Let's knock out a
apologize.
couple of his teeth.
yeah, let's do that. That's fair. Give him a quick body check.
Pamplemousse.
Ah.
Could use a mustache ride.
Because you missing some teeth too.
But yes, and just so everybody's listening, if we end abruptly in about 39 minutes,
Yeah.
it's because I'm running away to
That's
go.
fine.
You
He's like,
can't
I'm outta here.
count. Don't
Yeah.
lie.
This is
Well,
well,
then let's talk about what you got going on.
what do I got going on?
What are you
Not a
doing?
thing.
What are you doing tonight?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Where
Let's
you
talk
go-
about we'll talk about that in a second. All right. So yeah, we can talk about that. So we got scammed on Marketplace and I'm trying to fix it.
Sorry?
we don't need 100% of details.
No. But basically what it comes down to is my wife, God bless her, purchased a air conditioning unit from said person online. And it was a good deal, but he had sold a couple of other ones. And he told her that if it doesn't work, then to let him know, and then he'll just take it back and then give her the money back.
Okay.
Well, sure as shit, it didn't work. It started leaking and it was broken. And he had constant communication up with her up until that point. And then
Poof.
as soon as she said, hey, it's leaking, but I'm going to try to fix it and I'll let you know. He never said anything. It's like, okay, we can't fix it. So whatever. He ghosted her, then changed his profile.
Okay.
Okay. So she tried to contact him. He wouldn't, obviously. I think he blocked her as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to set up a meeting for something else
Bump.
that he had for sale. And like, it's his bad. He should have done his due diligence. Look at my fucking profile. You can see that she's a friend of mine and my wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I was assuming that's what was happening.
Yeah.
Because he kept giving you the like run around about times.
You
to
give
meet
people
and-
too much credit, man. Like
Apparently.
I knew he wouldn't.
Other than that, I'm just intelligent.
So yeah.
Ooh.
Now the shitty part was I wanted to do this because this happened a week ago. Becca was very quick to get to him, like within hours of it happening. Was talking to him, but because of timing and schedules and things like that, we couldn't get to meet him until last night. And AJ came just to film in case any shit went down. And so I had him bring down like 3 what I thought were heavy items. They didn't look that heavy.
No.
But I thought were heavy items. So that way he wouldn't just run away. Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah. So anyways, he got offended that we filmed him and confronted him and tried to use a bunch of excuses that he's an international student, that we were blackmailing him and stuff like that. Like, no one's blackmailing
what
him.
for? We
Yeah,
don't
what are you
even know
crazy?
who you are.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like
all
the
we-
only reason I'd be blackmailing you is if you were like the king of some country's kid or
I don't
some shit
care.
like
Well,
that. I don't care who you are.
What I find funny, and I really want to hear the end of
Sure.
this still, because right now it sounds like you're describing a television show I was just watching the other day about a guy from another country on a student visa was selling things and was having an issue in actually getting them sold, and they were all piling up, kind of based on the guy that punched the other guy at the Oscars. Will Smith movie where he's the sales guy thingy and all that.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, just similar to that. But either way. Anyway, continue.
Well, it's still ongoing, but it's hopefully somewhat over. So, anyways, he got righteous about it. My wife was there and confronted him, and he ended up just walking off and left the stuff there, which I'm like, what an idiot. And needless to say, kind of was a bust. And like, all right, well, cooler heads prevailed. It's like, well, we could take this stuff, but then we technically are stealing from this guy. So we decided not to. I left it there, and he ended up messaging me last night, and he says his thing is he doesn't know if it was my wife that broke it or not. I'm like, yes, you fucking do,
Dude.
You don't ghost somebody right away.
First of all,
if
you got to see this thing too.
yeah,
like
it's pretty.
the bottom of
banged up.
it where it's leaking from is all fucking scuffed up and
Oh,
banged
yeah.
and marked up
Yeah,
and shit.
I believe you.
Yeah,
But he's claiming it's brand new,
yeah,
Oh no.
right?
yeah, right.
The
There's no
box,
instruction manual.
the box is held together with various kinds of tape,
Yeah,
not just one.
Yeah.
And it's again trying.
Well,
to
that's more to the point. It could actually be he's not lying. It is brand new. It's also the one thing that fell off the truck, scraped on the
Right.
ground. Like,
right?
yeah.
Like
Well, I caught him in one of his messages with Becca. He's told her that he was reselling it, so it can't obviously be brand new if you're reselling it.
Mhm.
So either way,
It kind of could be because
I-
your
yeah,
definition of
sure.
brand new. If it's something that was given to you and
and
that
you're
you
selling it,
sold,
sure.
like I'm just saying.
Yeah. And he claims that Becca should have done her due diligence and look at the thing, look at the pictures. I'm like, where's she going to set up an air conditioner to work
in your
right?
apartment building lobby.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, we ended up texting later that night, and because he's not sure if it's us that broke it or him. Oh, he also played the fucking feminist card too, or the
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Like
He's-
because he pulled the whole thing. He's like, oh well, maybe you should have come look
that.
at
Yeah, he's like,
to
you should have
Chris."
come look at it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what? No, that's not the answer, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Right. So, anyways, he wants to give me 200 back and to keep the unit, and I'm like, fuck you, man. I want the money back. Take back the unit.
Well, how much do I dare ask?
It was 400.
Okay.
400. So obviously he's trying to save face rather than do the right thing. So
Well, he wants
Yeah.
to save his. He wants to save his.
He's probably
his
spent
seller
money,
rating.
too.
oh, he's not going to. I'm going to tank it.
Well, he'll
Tank
just
it.
switch
He did,
again.
like-
Nowadays, it doesn't
I've already
matter.
got a draft written up of everything I'm going to say.
It doesn't matter
What?
because they'll just switch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. But well, that's the thing. I've also.
then he's got to build it back.
That's
up
why I
though,
sent
right?
off that profile to all you guys and a bunch of other friends. So that way, if he decides to
and-
block me, I'm going to go to that profile. I'll
So
find something else.
I probably
and
should
I'll
have
tank that
asked.
rating.
I actually just ignored it. I thought your computer got hacked.
That's, and I
Yeah,
messaged him right away. I was like, "Hey, dude, I don't know. If,
I know.
you know why you thought it got hacked?
Because it.
Because his wife wrote the message.
Right.
So it was like, she was trying to be like super,
yeah.
succinct, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, that's fake.
Yeah.
I didn't even click. I
But-
actually meant to mention it to you and completely forgot.
Yeah.
Needless to say, if he decides to block me, I'm guessing if he fucking is not smart enough to go and look to see my wife's on my profile,
Right.
then I'm guessing he's not going to see it. But and I don't know. He doesn't know who has his profile information, so I'll just grab that link and I will continue to tank.
Oh,
his
I'm pretty sure when
rating.
we were on the way home last night, I went to like the London buy and sell or whatever fucking and I reported the
There you
fucking
go.
his thing.
Yeah. So, and that's the
profile.
thing. That's his major concern is he doesn't want a bad seller rating. It's like, well, you got to not be a bad seller. All right, like, that's how you do that.
Oh yeah,
You know,
no.
like-
If he sold it as new, then yeah, that is
Like
definitely a
and
challenge.
he makes a valid point in the one is like if you wanted a warranty, you should have went to a store. Right?
Sure.
But when you say to somebody in a gentleman's agreement
Mhm.
or a gentle person's agreement that if there's anything wrong with it,
Yeah.
I'll give you your money back or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck he said. That should be almost as good.
It
Right.
should be. It should be. But like
Yeah.
again, his actions have showed nothing but dishonesty.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
from that point, right? So he bait and switched it, right? So it's like, oh, so nice to you. Come on over. Yeah, no, we got cash. Let's do this deal. And then once all said and done, he's like, I want nothing to do.
Yeah,
with
the
it
only thing
because-
I'll call out for generic,
Sure.
and I'm not trying to knock or diminish anything. It's one of those when you get any product, look at it.
Of course.
if the box is that torn up, like
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
this was new. What's going on?
Yeah,
Like you'd start to try to get down those paths. Because
Absolutely.
I have to admit, like you
Oh.
described the box, if it came to me that way when I was expecting it to be new,
agreed. Lessons were learned.
Yeah.
Lessons were learned.
Well, it's
right?
just like and it's not as much, so I can't really hold it to the same level. But like, dude who ripped me off, the toy guy.
oh yeah.
mhm.
It's like now I have a choice because it's only $88. If it were like $400, I'd probably be pursuing it a hell of a lot more.
I
Yeah.
don't think our listeners know what you're talking about. I think we talked about it off air.
Yeah?
Was it an off air?
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't remember.
Just quickly do a
Yeah,
recap.
yeah, no, we can do that. I ordered a really cool Disney Robin Hood figure from
Super 7.
I don't give a fuck. Super 7. Yeah, I'll out this guy
Yeah,
right now.
go ahead, shut on him.
From a guy named what the fuck's his name? NMC Toys, Northman Collectibles.
Yeah.
Name's Austin. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck Austin because I've made my decision. I pre-ordered this thing. Get this. I
The
pre-ordered
person,
this
not the
thing.
state or city.
City. I pre-ordered this thing. It's gonna be 2 years ago on May 10th.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I understood that it was a pre-order to get something a year later,
Yes.
right? Because it had to be manufactured.
Sure.
Like, none
Yeah.
of this shit was made. They're only
We've all been there.
Yeah.
they're gonna make X amount or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just 10 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 10, but I have to get my order in.
10 million collector's editions.
But hey, they sold like hotcakes, man.
yeah, no, they did. That's true. Yeah.
But
They're really nice.
so whatever. It was
Yeah.
kind of like a treat myself thing from income tax money, and so I understood I had to wait a year, and then COVID hit.
Mhm.
So then everything got pushed back
Hmm.
to I was supposed to wait to June 22. Yeah, June 22 is when I was going to be waiting till, and then COVID, like
Mhm.
the thick of it, fucking happened. After
Yeah.
that, right after like that spring or going into summer.
Spring to summer.
Yeah, and everything got pushed back a couple months.
Yeah, it was March.
Right, so
March
instead of June, it was supposed to be an October release. I was like, okay, that's cool because Super 7's being upfront with their timelines and shit like that, approximate timelines.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And there's other things happening right now. So
but they're being right.
Might be a little bit more important than
more important than a fucking
expensive
toy,
piece of plastic. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So whatever, I got it. I
yeah.
understood. November rolls around,
Yeah.
December rolls around. I'm like,
Hmm.
what's going on?
Yeah.
And you can actually go to the Super 7 website and they'll tell you what stage of production and like shipment
Mm-hmm.
shit's in.
Right.
Right. So it got to a point where I found that out that I could go to, and I'm looking at it, and it's out. It's like, it's been delivered to fucking toy stores and shit like that. It'll tell you when it's in a boat from China.
Yeah.
Coming across the sea.
Isn't that crazy we live in that world where you can see
Wow,
how
it is.
fucking, yeah,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
But anyway, so then I started to question, where's my shit?
Yeah.
What's going on? And yeah, so I got like a general response from their support email. I put finger quotes because I'm pretty sure it's this guy using a chick's name.
Mhm.
And then I went to get a hold of him, and then it was just again another
Mm-hmm.
general response kind of email. And I responded as like, "Okay, look, I've been waiting for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally been like 700 and something days or
Yeah.
600
And it's been shipped. It's
right.
been
And I know
shown.
I can,
Yeah.
I can see from Super 7s, and then I get something that Super 7's playing favorites. They're only shipping to certain stores, and
What
they're
the
playing
fuck?
these games, and like
okay.
only preferred stores are getting these fucking things and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right? Which I know is fucking
we know,
bullshit.
you know how I know it's bullshit? Because we found Super 7 toys at like the Fan Expo.
Found them at Fan Expo.
So
Toy Snowman sells them.
exactly, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Zed Collectibles sells them.
Yeah. So
Buddy I ordered from DJC doesn't sell them, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll get into that. But anyway, so I'm getting all these general, and then they're starting to get a little more like past the bucky. And then I send one saying, "Look, I want an actual response.
Mm-hmm.
You can either phone me or give me an actual non-stock answer."
Yeah.
I get an email back from the guys like, basically, I insinuated he was lazy because I asked for a non-stock answer.
also,
so-
he took offense to you being offended at the fact that you haven't received
Yeah.
your item nor
yeah.
your money back
Oh, yeah.
after being almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
No communication on
Uh-huh.
it, no
Right.
You're
just
updates or
supposed to
no
wait.
options. Yeah.
For whatever item you order from them and,
So-
and not complain a bitch. Okay.
Jessica from support
Uh-huh.
said my option was to either get a refund.
So you know that
which-
was air quotes,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, everybody. 15 I could get a refund with a 15% restocking fee, which is fucking ridiculous
Yeah.
because how can you restock something that you
That
don't
never
have?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You never had it. Or
So
I
they're
could
gonna-
get a store credit with the same 15% restocking fee,
What? Why would
That's
you
dumb.
want to store credit
Yeah.
there?
or I
Yeah.
could just wait.
Fuck that.
Right? So I'm like, give them the fucking benefit of the doubt once. I'll wait.
You're way nicer than I.
Wait another month or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I start to get like, where the fuck's my shit? Right? And Buddy just sends me the same stock answer. Oh, because of COVID and I'm only one person and I got all these emails to answer and blah, 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 blah. Excuses. So then I find this website or this Facebook page called NMC Toy Survivors. There's fucking hundreds of people that this guy has fucked out of fucking, and I'm talking like $4, $5, $6, $7, $1,200.
Wow.
Right? Like there's people he has screwed. So now I've made a choice. I don't want my fucking money back.
No, I don't want to deal with him.
It's only $88.
Yeah,
My only choice is to try to call my bank and be like, hey, but because it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't think they can do.
I went back actually in my records on my bank account. I can actually go back to that 2 year. Like I can go back that far.
Oh, you can see.
So if they can go back that, like, because I can prove that I've been sent nothing.
Right.
Did you do through a credit card?
It was a Visa debit.
No.
So,
then
count.
so it doesn't count.
But on their website, because I created an account, I didn't go through a guest.
Right.
My order's still processing. It hasn't been shipped. It hasn't been fulfilled. It hasn't, right? So that would be proof that I haven't gotten what I've paid for.
True.
So I could attempt to do. You would know about this.
What's
called a chargeback.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to do a dispute.
Or I can try and do a chargeback which charges him $40 and gets my money back if they accept it. But do I want to go through that shit?
Yeah, you'd have to look through the rules, but
It's
you have to show
$88.
proof.
Yeah.
And
right?
chances are the bank might even charge you something.
No, they won't.
No.
Not for that. They won't.
But it's so fucking white privilege first class to say.
Oh yeah.
But it's only $88.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
But
can
it's still
go
$88
work.
bucks.
I can go work for $88 and make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like so.
And that's why you always and again, in this case, you never probably expected this to happen. But whenever I order things online, I actually do try to tie it to a credit card.
Yeah,
That's the beautiful. Now, after 2 years, I don't know if you could still do it.
Ye-
Beautiful thing
with
about a credit card.
There's
This
the
cancel
stories
this.
that have
Yeah.
the stories that I've read from people, like they've waited the year mark or something like that, and their credit card company is doing like, you should have called a couple months ago.
Yeah, I
We
do
could have done
believe
something
that.
up to 9 months, but
Yeah.
after that, you're fucked.
Yeah, no, I know there is a
Right?
time, definitely a time on
So-
credit cards. But the nice thing is, if you call them within those 9 months and dispute,
Then you do it.
99,
Yeah, 9 months.
But because it was a pre-order,
that,
and he
I'm
took
not
the money out
sure.
right away.
It's
Yeah.
bull- that I hate, man.
Right?
Taking the money right away. It's like no. Wait
I
till you ship it.
understand. No, I have to admit, I on the other side of the coin, I actually understand.
If it's a smaller company that
Yeah.
needs those
Yeah,
funds
I
to
get
buy
it.
the thing
I
to
get it.
send
Yeah.
to you,
I'm not trying to defend this guy
No,
that runs
no,
this
no,
company,
no.
but for people
Like-
that do it right, yeah.
he doesn't even have a storefront. I guess people have gone and confronted him.
Oh,
And he
okay.
doesn't even have, like, you Google him and it's got a storefront address.
Yes.
It's the dude's like crummy fucking ditchy apartment building,
Oh, nice.
right? So there have been people who've, I guess, like gone and knocked on it and went to pick up an order,
Yeah.
kind of like you did
Yeah.
with this dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to pick up an
An
order
order.
and confronted him,
Yeah.
and then he gets all pissy and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think at that point he
Yeah.
hands something over. But
It takes that
Again,
to get your fucking item.
do I want to go to Toronto? Do I want to do this?
Yeah, all of
do I want
that.
to do that?
Yes, you want to go to
Or
Toronto, but do something more.
Do
fun.
I want to go on Facebook and Google and Yelp and blah 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 and try and tank the guy?
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
all of these other people who are trying to tank
Tank
the
him
guy,
as
right?
well.
Because it's not just me,
Yeah.
for sure?
right? Yeah, I'm gonna get emails from him or messages or comments from him berating me or something. Because that's
Right.
why I think I should do it now,
Sure. Yeah.
because I haven't gone over that line. I've always been polite.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Right?
No,
I was even like, I'll take the store credit because, you got to get your money, I got to get my product, blah,
that.
blah, blah. Right?
the
Trying to be
15%.
the nice guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, you should definitely do something about it now.
Yeah,
So-
you just properly rate. You
Absolutely.
describe
So
your
now
experience
it's-
and rate.
What Dave's saying.
You're not
yeah.
even doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you couldn't tell by AJ's rant, NMC is not a sponsor. Never will be. That will never happen.
Do not, whoever is listening to this,
not shop
if
with
you're
them.
going to buy action figures or collectibles or something like that, do not go with Northman Collectibles Toys in Toronto. You will not have, I'm not going to say you will get ripped off,
but you probably will get ripped off.
but you're not going to have a good time.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If you're going to,
you're gonna French fry when you should have pizza in that fucking scenario. I'll tell you that right now. But-
wow. Okay.
so-
yeah, you win.
So that gives you a little bit of PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Like ordering online PTSD. That's not something from like Amazon or a larger company that can hold itself accountable.
Yes.
That has the money to hold itself accountable.
Yes.
My money's gone. My $88 went to
Yes.
fucking cat food or some shit.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, at least the cat won.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. But hey,
Well, cat
that's
food.
you know what? That's a great way to look at it. Thanks,
Yes.
man. You know, I fed somebody's cat.
There
Okay,
you go.
there you
The
go, there you
cat's
go.
happy.
I can live with that.
And look at this
Um,
way. The cat shit in its house. Huh?
There you go. There you
That's
go.
right. You help with that. You help with that.
But Chris and I are in search of the Batman action
The
figures
elusive.
from the Flash movie that's coming out.
So,
So it's
Have you seen the trailer for this?
it's the Michael
No.
it's the Michael
Michael
Keaton
Keaton's
Batman.
playing Batman again.
Yeah.
oh, nice.
It's fucking
I'll have to
amazing.
check it out.
And they put
Oh,
out
dude.
I've already spoken of Barbie many times. That's
Oh, I
far
can't
more
wait to
important
see that
But anyway,
too.
they
moving
put
on.
out a man doll of it. I mean, an action figure
Man.
of Michael and I've been saying ever since we started collecting these Todd
Mhm.
McFarlane versions of DC Batmans and shit. Like they got to do an 89 type Batman.
And
They
now they are.
and now they are, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So I found, and it's elusive, man. Like
It's
for
really
like seriously,
challenging.
Amazon sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking big places are sold out. People
Yeah.
are like just finding them at Target and stuff like that in the States.
nice.
But I found them. I asked a question on that NMC Toy Survivors group.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm like, who's legit?
Yeah.
Right? Because y'all have been fucked.
yeah.
Yeah.
You must
Who do you go
have
with
tried
now?
to find somebody legit, right?
Yeah.
And I get one guy, oh, DJC Toys or Collectibles is really good, and a couple other people. And then, oddly enough, this other collectible company or store comes on, another Canadian place. It's like, we could probably hook you up with that, but DJC Collectibles is really good too. And try these guys too. Like it's almost like there's these
A
three
group.
stores
Working
that want to fuck
together.
this guy. Right?
Well, because he's fucking their business, right? So they want
Kinda.
they want to tank him because if he could continue to be a cancer to
Dude,
them as well.
I should show you the emails from
Sure.
this DJC Collectibles place after I ordered the Batman.
Yeah.
Right? Like Buddy was super nice, and I fucked up and I ordered two.
Yeah, quote unquote.
right?
Yeah, real fucked up.
Yeah, real fucked up and I
Yeah, real
ordered two,
fucked
and then
up.
you were like, oh, I don't need one. So I fucking got it refunded because I was like, I don't need fucking two. I don't need to spend $80 right now.
But you kind of do need to.
Well, I should have. I'm thinking about it now.
I
I'm
know.
thinking about it now because so I ordered from this guy.
Yeah.
And the email, the customer service was great.
Yeah.
Customer service was like top notch.
Okay.
I wasn't just getting notifications from Canada Post
Mhm.
as to where my shit was. I was
They
getting
were they're saying-
notifications
Gotcha.
from his
oh
email
yeah,
Okay,
that's
nice.
awesome.
telling me that it's been shipped.
Yeah.
It's in transit. Oh, it's coming out today. It'll
Yeah.
be at your fucking
Really trying to look after the customers. That's good.
right.
Oh, and
so,
protect himself at the same time by
Of
making
course.
sure he
So
doesn't
I-
get bitched at.
so I
Yeah.
emailed the guy personally, right? I'm like, hey man, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for the customer service. Like, much appreciated. This came, dude. It was shipped. Like, I don't even want to open this box. The box is like perfect right angles.
You haven't
I've
opened
never.
it up yet?
No.
So
Oh,
two
wow.
things: give him the credit for the proper package and shipping, but also
Yeah.
the company that actually delivered this. Like, well done on their
Yeah.
Yeah,
side.
well, I'm packaging, man. Like he had it. It was wrapped in bubble wrap, and then in a box that was like perfectly fit.
Yeah.
and when
then
you open it, the baby was in
any
perfect shape.
any space was filled with like packing paper and stuff
Gotcha.
like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was like going from this end of the spectrum.
Yes.
It was like
Yeah.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine from Amazon, which comes on May 1st, and I'm betting dollars to donuts that it did not come in such pristine packaging.
Actually, I give Amazon some credit. I have never really had a bad package order. From
Oh, well, you
Personally.
don't, sir, you don't buy action figures from them.
them. fair.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair
fair,
enough.
fair.
It is a
I've-
fucking problem.
that and
Like,
vinyl.
Oh yeah, like it is just every
Excuse me.
time I order, the packaging's fucked or there's something inside fucked. Like it's almost as if toy manufacturers are sending Amazon their defects.
Because
Like-
they can blame it on Amazon.
Yeah, exactly.
If
you
they're
know?
doing that, good call.
I
on
mean,
them.
like I have called 9, 10 times in the last year.
really?
He
Oh,
has
yeah.
he has a personal Amazon employee that he calls with a personal
representative?
extension. Yeah.
It's rampant.
a couple
it's
levels
rampant.
under Bezos.
Now, are you only having these issues on the action figures, or for basically all your Amazon? 'Cause I have to
No,
admit, I'm the other side of this.
No,
coin.
no.
I'm with you.
Action figure seems to be the worst of it. We
Okay.
did have a situation with something that Becca ordered, some casing thing, but I don't know if it was an Amazon thing. It might have just been the manufacturer itself. So we have had other issues, but no, definitely.
No?
But see,
That's been
my only experience with Amazon doing stuff like that is just returning.
Right.
Yeah. Like in the midst of COVID, they were just like, "Fuck it, we'll give you your money back. Just keep the shit."
The thing is, I can't
give the money back, but you want your shit.
Yeah, I want my shit. I can't. Most of the shit that I get, I can't return because I can't get it again. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't fucking sit there and
because the figures.
Right.
He wants it. Yeah.
Like
so, you gotta tussle.
Yeah, I gotta deal with the fucking.
So basically,
idiots.
Through AJ's story, it's I just swing at those balls. It's either a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
You got to find the right person, but when they get the right one, it's just perfect every time.
Right.
When you get a bad one, it's bad every time. Or if you want, you can just go full middle ground with the Amazon and you get it, but it's never quite right.
Right. It's not quite
right.
You're looking for. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, I think we've hit the valid points.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure Batmobile is going to come with a little twisted package.
I'm sure. Yeah. It's
honestly, as long as what's in it
it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge.
But the irony is
guy.
because I wasn't able to pre-order through Amazon. I most likely will through DJC when they get it.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I'm thinking. I might, because with Amazon they don't charge you until it ships, right? And this thing's not shipped until the 31st. The Batmobile for the same figure. So if DJC gets it, this dude I ordered, right? I'll fucking cancel. I'll give him the money.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Respect
good business.
Local, smaller company, Canadian company, something.
For sure.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck Amazon. But hey, if they don't, I still got it through.
That's right.
I'll still give Amazon. Yeah, it would only be like I think it's 120 something bucks after shipping. With DJC, it's like 112 with Amazon.
Yeah, so
you're just saving shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I have to admit, in our family, we are a Prime family. I will admit this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We enjoy the Prime as well.
We do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
But I don't. I guess depends on the shipping cost. Like if it's 10, 11, 12 bucks, I'll pay for shipping. I don't care.
Sure, if it's cheap.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
it's
even when Robinhood, because I ended up finding Robinhood, I guess, to conclude my story.
Oh, nice. Good.
I ended up finding them, but it was from a U.S. Retailer.
Right.
Again, because it was
Shout
so
out
hard
Big
to
Bad
fucking
Toy
find.
Store.
Yeah, Big Bad Toy Store.
Nice.
A little pricier than I wanted to pay, obviously. I think I ended up paying like 100 and something bucks.
Yeah.
When I should have only paid like 88 bucks, right?
Right.
I paid like an extra 20, 30 bucks.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to pay duty.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to pay any of that kind of crap.
I think
That's
it's
good.
under the weight.
Oh, okay, there's a weight or a price limit or something.
Like
Well, no, even with when I got my sketchboard, I didn't have to pay duty and shit like that. It just came to my fucking door, dude.
Yeah,
I definitely had to pay duty on mine.
Then yeah, I don't know. It
came
probably depends.
Straight from New Jersey.
Yeah, mine came right from the fucking factory.
So and again, things have probably changed nowadays. In all honesty,
yeah.
But I'm wondering if it depends on what level of shipping you get. Right, because I'm wondering if you get it shipped Purolator as opposed to USPS. Right. Yeah,
possibly.
maybe Purolator
maybe.
goes through the customs broker.
Yeah.
So that's already rolled into that.
Yeah.
Or to Dave's point, maybe that
maybe
times
it's
have
changed.
changed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But
Well, just I know in the old days you would sometimes pay, sometimes not pay. It didn't matter.
Right.
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
paid
true.
duty on something in a long time.
Well, I'm trying to think the last thing I ordered from the States.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
I
Yeah.
order shit from the States quite a bit because that's any Foo Fighters stuff.
Typically,
stuff like that they ship. But I've never.
I know it's a surprise, but I'm not a big fan of spending money, so I generally don't do those things.
Really?
Yeah. So
Such a surprise.
We should do a podcast on that.
We should. Yeah.
definitely.
Someone being frugal.
Yeah.
You're fine,
Yeah,
Dave.
for sure.
I'm just double checking the time. 21 minutes remain.
And speaking of cars,
Speaking of cars,
let's talk about my new car.
yeah, let's take it on that six. Pamplemousse Buble loves the box.
I will say that was a really great and enjoyable buying experience. I got a Honda Element 2005, red and black. Yeah, it's cool. It's so cool.
Red and black. He's gonna get Green Day decals and put it all over. American Idiot on the
Or I'm
back.
just gonna have like NWO Wolfpack, and that's what. Anyways, yeah, I love it. It's fucking awesome. And shout out to MJZ Garage out of Waterloo. They were the one that sold to me. The only thing they wouldn't budge on was price, but what they did with the price is fucking fantastic.
You should put an Autobot symbol on it. It'd be like Optimus Prime's lesser abled little brother.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's like the
Transformers go.
He's a Down syndrome. Just Down
hey,
syndrome.
Hey, I wasn't going that far.
Yeah,
He's just a
syndrome
little
transformer.
He's just a little strange.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He's
Sorry,
just
up
a-
syndromed. That's right.
Just a little strange. Don't go there.
Call him Toaster.
He's a nerd.
No, yeah, it's a bit of a
That's
dream
it.
car for me, and I love it. I am grateful, and
Nice.
Anybody wants to ride, come check me out.
You know, a mustache rat.
I'm gonna say
With Bumblebee in the back. All right. You can come in the rear.
Both doors. What? Go on.
What?
Oy vey.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm a fan of the aesthetic.
Sure.
The outer aesthetic.
It's
But it's got a beautiful inside.
yeah, it's really nice inside. Yeah.
She's got a good personality.
She does. She's a nice girl, you know. She's funny and smart too.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's got 3 boobies.
That's right. That's what I'm looking
It's
for.
weird, dude.
Yeah.
If you look at the
You're really selling it.
the gauge cluster, they come to they're like cones.
Mhm.
They're like 3 cones.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's got the Total Recall boobies.
Oh, but
Yeah.
it popped in my head.
I
That's
love
sad. Yeah.
But it's really versatile and it's fun and
I was just
functional.
thinking,
And I
man.
You
can't believe how
described
fucking
it actually
great,
quite well. It does sound exciting.
and how great condition it is.
A lady
Yes.
with 3
Nice.
boobies would be great for somebody with OCD and 3s.
Yeah, it would. It also would be.
Well, no, the only way that they would really probably need it at that level is if they happen to have 3 hands.
No, because
Yes.
you got to do things straight. Like I know a dude who has a little bit of OCD. When he leaves his house, he has to jiggle the handle 3 times and push the door before he leaves.
I think that's a lot of OCD. I
Yeah?
think it's a little.
Like in 3s kind of
yeah,
Huh.
it's a lot.
thing. Yeah. So
I have to admit, I
so
will
honk, honk,
check to
honk.
make sure the door is locked.
Because I think
Which
it's
I'll
weird
probably
if you
do
only
like a
had
tick,
2
tick.
and you went honk, honk, honk.
Well, that
Like-
third one might throw off his rhythm.
Honk, honk, honk. No.
Honk, honk,
And being a drummer, I got thinking 4s, man.
I
so
bet
like,
you do. Yeah,
Well,
you
it's
need
not
4
always
boobs.
in
3s
fours.
just
Yeah, you need 4
woo.
boobs. You can't.
Right?
It's 3/4.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
Ask a drummer to count to 5, man.
yeah,
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
There's
exactly
no 5.
Right.
No 5s. 5 does not exist in my brain, man.
Yeah.
Man.
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 Yeah.
Hey.
So, yeah.
I have no idea where we're going
I
now.
don't know.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Man.
Hey. I'm going to try hypnotherapy for quitting smoking again.
Are you gonna try it the
Yeah.
second time around?
Yeah, well, here's what I don't think, man.
Okay, you tell me what you don't think, and I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Here's what I don't think. Either my brain ain't having it, or the person who did it before.
Just wanted your money.
I can't say that because she's
I'm
my
kidding.
mom's friend.
I'm kidding.
I don't want to out the lady because,
Then don't.
but
Yeah, don't.
It didn't work.
it
Go
didn't.
on.
It didn't. I don't think it was the right technique.
Okay.
Maybe
That's
There's
the
other
other card to play.
techniques.
right because
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, God, yeah.
yeah, because I
Oh,
don't
I
think
don't
she
know.
actually went to, like, have you ever actually like gone to an entertainment hypnotist? Right?
No.
You never know?
No.
Really?
No.
It's actually kind of fun.
I've had a magician hold me on a chair, balance me on his chin,
Oh man, I
but
was
no.
gonna say,
no.
have you had it? I wish you just stop and hold you.
but
But no. So
yeah, he just held me all night.
so yeah, like people literally get put under like that, like sleepy
Sure.
kind of thing,
Okay.
and then suggestions are implanted.
Right.
Right.
Literally.
Oh, I've seen the movies and shows.
right?
Yes.
Well, no, it's
Yeah,
it's
you
true.
know the
It's
movie.
true story.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to go see this guy perform back home in our gym, and his name was Hobo Jim.
Like
Hmm.
at the gym? Went
No,
to the gym
in
to
the
watch-
gymnasium
Okay.
at her
It
school.
always just
Oh,
reminds
yeah.
me of Office Space.
I
I'm
thought you
sorry.
guys might be
I'm
working out,
stuck
be
in
like,
Office
hey,
Space
but,
right now.
Hey, you're hypnotist
No,
here.
it was one of
hypnotize
those
me.
guys who goes around and does like corporate shows and shit like that
Oh,
too,
right,
right?
right, yeah.
All right.
His name's Paul Reuter. He was fucking hilarious. But so I don't think this lady did that kind of idea where there was an actual suggestion implanted into my, like, saying that you don't want to smoke,
Mhm.
like you have no desire to smoke kind of idea. I think it was more of a let's try and get you into a meditative state. And I don't know. It just didn't.
I look at
Didn't
it this
take.
way, dude. If you want
It
to give it
didn't
a kick it again, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest,
Just stop smoking.
do I
Stop it.
believe that it's going to work personally? No, personally though. But every human's different. Like, if you
Right.
talk to people who quit, and they've always done it in generally different ways.
Yep.
Some people, patches work great.
Mhm.
Other people, eating the fucking Popeyes things constantly. That did it.
Chicken?
The Popeye cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Oh,
yeah.
not the
They're
chicken.
not cigarettes anymore.
Why isn't that a collaboration?
No, it's not. Is it Popeyes?
Yeah,
it is.
Popeyes candy
Okay,
sticks.
Popeye's candy sticks.
Throw me off.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, am
Man,
I
I
thinking that
remember
wrong?
You're right. Yeah.
when we were kids, the tip of the stick
Yeah.
had little red on it.
I love those as a kid. I'm pretty
They
sure I
don't
could.
make those anymore.
Yeah, but they call them candy sticks. They're
Yeah,
not.
they still
candy
make them,
cigarettes.
but they're not red on the end.
Yeah,
Well,
either.
there's
to be
they
fair-
don't look like little doobies.
Yeah, they're
To
not
be
doobies.
fair, should kids
be
be
fair,
fucking running around with like
Oh,
fake
no,
cigarettes?
No. I remember they had the gum. They had fucking
Yeah.
little packs of like
The
they look like
chocolate ones?
American. Yeah,
Are those ones? Yeah.
I used to just fucking eat the paper.
I know.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
those things I loved and hated because
Yeah.
if I like the paper was
The
just
chocolate was terrible.
and
too.
yeah, it was just
It was horrible. The gum
Hilarious.
ones were okay, and then they had
Sure,
remember they had
yeah.
the gum cigars too.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
man.
Yeah, those were the days.
Had to roll them up with another gum.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
But again,
maybe a different person.
well, that's
Maybe
just
it's
a different person,
not even
different
me,
style.
yeah,
yeah,
a
all
different
those things.
Maybe.
hypnotherapist.
Yeah.
Right.
If this doesn't work, then it's acupuncture next.
Yeah.
Or-
I have
Dude,
an honest question.
Do you want to know how many times I've tried
Oh no.
gum
Yeah.
patch
Yeah.
pills?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So I've tried. Was it Zyban? Was
Oh.
one
I've
the
heard of
products
it.
that was
Yeah,
out?
I've heard,
Yeah.
yeah.
That got me all like jittery and fucking.
Yeah.
It was almost like high on like fucking speed or some shit.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
not like it. It was all sweaty and shit.
Yep.
Champix.
That's another pill.
Chantix, which is, I believe, the generic version of Champix.
I gotcha.
The spray,
Uh-huh.
sublingual spray shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe that one.
The fucking little tampon that Nicorette has, it looks like a tampon.
Yeah, the little.
It has a little
vape
cartridge, and yeah, it's like nicotine powder.
Weird.
Yeah, and it looks like a vape, an electronic vapey dealy that they have out now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, weird.
But it was before. It was not. Yeah, you just kind of suck on it whenever you want to.
So
it just
So
you
it's a
just
vape.
kind of, but it wasn't battery powder or anything.
Sure.
It
Oh.
was just like, and then you just got the powder.
Hmm.
It was almost
Ah.
like nicotine salt or some shit, right?
Okay.
Weird.
I've tried that. I've tried the vapey. My lungs can't handle it.
Mhm.
Like, I guess the particles are too
Yeah.
small or something like that, and it gets
They're
like
not
right
fun.
into
Yeah.
my lungs. And like, you think I cough when I take in a drag of a cigarette? Man, I take a hit off one of those things. And fucking, my lungs slurping it back into my chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried that. I've tried laser therapy.
Where they put the lasers?
In your fucking ear, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
And then the lady tries to do a whole like, oh, relax. Let's talk about why you want to quit smoking and why you started smoking and shit like that. Right? So, dude, I've ran the gamut.
Except for a therapist.
Except for a fucking lobotomy. All right? And I get it. I get why I came to this realization the other day. I understand why it matters to drug addicts to have the drug more than a home.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
It's because I want to quit smoking. I do. I'm having another kid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a hard time breathing.
Mhm.
Like just generally,
All the shit
generally,
that
I'm
happens
having a
with
hard time
cigarettes, you're
breathing.
Going through it.
I want to keep playing drums.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to go skateboarding with you and shit like that. But I don't feel I can because
Yeah, I don't
like,
want to keep stopping
I'm
when
just-
you have a cigarette. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
or I'm just fucking winded.
Yeah.
And like I'm like
yeah.
it's like I ran 2 miles, but I've gone
Yeah.
5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't want that anymore. But then there's the other half of my brain that's like, whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Like cancer, who cares? Have smoke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
That's the addicted side. Yeah.
and that's the addiction, right? So
Yeah.
I'm taking that and I'm obviously extrapolating it and multiplying it hundreds of times.
That's how it feels.
and kind of putting my place in the shoes of like addicts who things are more important or that's more important than things
Than all these things.
than
Yeah.
homes or families or
Yep.
it's like wow man
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a great
It doesn't
thing or
absolve of
No.
your
Yeah,
actions.
but
yes.
it kind of makes me empathize with the situation
Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
more, right? It's like, fuck, man, I'm kind
It's
of
so
sorry
easy-
you're a heroin addict.
It's
Like,
so easy
that
for
really
someone to say to
sucks.
you, "Well, just quit." You know, it's like, yeah.
And
it's
you know,
like, but
my
make it
mom,
sound-
bless her fucking heart, and she's the one helping me out with
Sure.
this. Anytime I've tried to quit smoking, she's just been, here you go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
try and quit, please,
yes.
right?
Quit, yeah.
So bless her fucking heart, and she just doesn't get it. I'm just because she's never smoked a
Yeah.
cigarette in her
Mhm.
life.
Understand it.
She's never been addicted
Yeah.
to something,
Well-
right? She's enjoyed not that I've seen. Maybe it's behind the scenes. I don't
Maybe.
fucking know.
Yeah.
But not like maybe food. She is a little.
Sure.
She's a little
food. Yeah.
Bigger lady. So, but again, that's a thing, right? You can do that. But she's never been addicted to a substance like cigarettes or coffee or any of that shit. She can just go without coffee and stuff like that. And she just, I was trying to explain it to her the other day that that's how my brain works. Or I think that's how my brain works is like, I've been doing it for so long, for 30 years.
Associative memory,
that it's just almost like a part of me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's almost like telling myself not to blink.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't fully understand because again, while yes, I was challenging to quit. I personally would, when I finally it clicked. But again, I was more just, I have a member of my lovely family, my father, who, because of all the things in his body, should quit. So he's had the arterial bypass. He's had, there was another operation done where they ripped his his chest open, all those things. And I'll give him credit for a little bit. He really does try. Mm-hmm. But now we're just right back.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and again, I'm not trying to dispute him or anything. It's just one of those. Yeah, and you kind of called it out. It's just the two sides of the brains. And as you get more addicted, one side is going to keep winning more and more.
And I'm pretty the addiction's beating my willpower, man.
Yeah.
Like,
but way back to it, even though not acupuncture,
hypnotherapy.
Thank you. Even though that's not something I would normally, perceive or want, I've also never tried it. So, hey, Dave, hey, try it first before you knock it. It's one of those things of, try it. Just go in. I'm
just throwing shit at the wall now, man.
But go in, throw that shit with the how do I phrase it? Like with you there with it.
Yeah, like
be in the moment.
My last day of smoking is going to be May 24th.
There you go.
Right, that's my appointment. I'm going there for 2 fucking hours. Like that's going to be it.
They only do one session. I feel like they should do more.
They do 2 sessions. Mm-hmm. I guess you get a break in between or something.
Yeah,
they're both about a half an hour, 45 minutes.
Okay, gotcha.
And then. If a couple weeks later,
for a smoke, sorry,
right? And then if a couple weeks later it hasn't taken, apparently they'll bring you in for another free session.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's good.
So
at least it sounds like they're trying to also help.
Yeah.
So no, give it a shot.
It's again, I feel like that rewiring needs to happen because I've been smoking since I was fucking 11 years old.
Yeah.
How is my brain wired? My brain grew with cigarettes.
Yes.
So it's like it's kind of sad. It's like it's almost like I'm getting divorced or some shit. It's like 30 years with this, but then I thought about it's an abusive relationship, right?
I used to think one of my favorite things about smoking when we did smoke was I felt like I loved controlling it. I loved controlling cigarettes, and it wasn't until maybe a couple of years after I'd quit and I look back on it, it's like, oh no, I was not in control.
No, they control you, man.
Yeah.
And again, I understand this, but I do feel like it's that my brain is fighting itself.
Yeah.
I'm not in control, obviously, because willpower and this, and I mean, I can go on and on about anything, and then on the other side of it, it's like, I feel like it's that one thing that I can control because I still do have that choice to quit.
Sure.
Right. So it's like, and I've been, I had a relationship where I had no control over the outcome of it. Right. Like, she fucked off on me and yada, yada, yada kind of thing. Yeah. Right. And it wasn't just, it was marriage. So it was a little different.
Yeah. Then obviously going to smoke more.
But she tried to control my smoking.
Yeah.
Right. And it was the one thing that I was still like, no, this is
mine.
I can't have you don't want me to have a beard. I want to have I want to have facial hair. You don't want that. I want to do this. You don't want so I'm going to fucking,
this is
fucking mine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No,
right.
I understand that perspective.
But that was like 15 years ago. It's time to fucking get over that fucking tiny little hump of, again, it's that I've trained my brain to feel that way about it.
For sure. Yeah.
So
gotta set yourself up for success.
Yeah, and a couple of things, and again, this helped me, so I can only speak at it from that perspective. Is make sure you toss everything: ashtrays, cigarettes, lighters. Make it all gone. Just that helps.
Yeah.
And then the other funny thing that worked well for me: find something that you want to eat and or do whenever you get have that super craving.
Like me and skateboarding when I was.
Well, see, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time you get a smoke going, just for
the only thing I would toss in there for me personally, it wasn't so much an activity that's good for that
Sure.
get to the relax. For me, it was bicycling.
Yeah.
But it's also people can say that's bad for your health. Gain the 10 pounds. Do a cracker. Like if you're a salty guy, get something that's salty.
Yeah.
If you're a sweet guy, get something sweet.
Yeah.
And it's something that's yours. And whenever you're hitting that point, just go get that because that's now your cigarette.
Yeah.
And that worked for me personally.
I think I'd prefer it not to be something because my metabolism's shot. The fucking painkillers I was on, so if I'm getting fat, I'm gonna, and I don't want to do that because
try to find a healthy thing.
Because I was like, I feel like I should be skinny like you. I feel like I should be. Remember when we met?
No,
I was
you've
fucking
always been fat to me.
Nah, fuck your face.
No, yeah,
I was fucking like, I was wearing like 31, 32 fucking pants. Now I'm in like 34, 36.
Yeah.
Right? And my brain, it's almost
What a
like
heifer, 34, 36.
to me it is because it's one of those body disassociation fucking things, right? I wouldn't say I have an eating disorder. I'll fucking eat whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you.
And then throw it up later. Go on.
No, I'll shit it out later. I don't need to throw that shit up, man. I don't have a gallbladder, dude.
On that note, I have to leave. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say I hear.
That's only on Saturdays.
But yeah, but I get what you're saying because my cousin did apples, shit like that, right? Something like that. So, but the theory is what he's gonna do. Going back to the hypnotism, so going back to that, telling somebody to act like a chicken, putting a suggestion into their fucking brain. He's gonna attempt to, I guess, based off of if I accept it or not, put in the negate the desire to smoke cigarettes. Yeah. Right. So just just act like a chicken when I snap my fingers, you're not going to want to smoke cigarettes no more. Mm-hmm. Cigarettes are going to be gross.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works.
I
hope it's the Office Space level.
This is that fucking right, or like Fresh Prince, where the fucking guy dies in the middle of his fucking act, and every time you ring a bell, Will turns into a fucking 3-year-old or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so
listen.
This is literally last ditch effort. So.
If it doesn't,
that's the other thing. Don't last ditch it.
Sure.
Try it again. Well, not that thing. Maybe.
I'm not saying last ditch effort
new.
that way. Like if this doesn't work, I'm going to keep smoking.
Yeah,
this is like the Hail Mary. I've tried the $10 fucking approach to go and get in a fucking patch.
No.
I've run the gamut. This is the final point, and then I got to go back and figure it out. But anyway, Dave's got to go.
I do have to go. Well, I was just going to say one quick thing. If I really wish this works for you, and if it doesn't. Whenever we do our shroom episode, we'll make sure to give you an heroic dose, so that way that will probably kick in the inner pathways.
How about DMT?
Rewire. Well, there's then that if the shrooms don't work, then on to DMT
and then ayahuasca. Okay.
Yes. So we'll be your doctors.
Let's get some LSD in there somewhere.
Of course,
just for fun. Just for fun.
That's
just for fun.
For the hell of it.
We can only do that when we get to the dance party.
Okay.
After the Leafs win the cup,
you kick your addiction from cigarettes with an addiction to fucking psychedelics.
Fuck.
Oh, you man.
All right, well, on that, should we end this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you out there!
Wow.
What are your thoughts about what we talked about today? Let us know. Let us know what you think of the Leafs, because by the time this airs, they'll be on to the next round.
Of course they will.
Exactly. And we just want to hear from you, so please let us know what you thought about our conversation today, and talk to us about your quitting smoking methods in the comments below. But also, please check out our Discord channel. Aside from that, we got ourselves a little Buy Me a Coffee link. Please leave us some money there to help us pay for the bubblies and the lights on and all that good stuff. And for anybody out there that's not feeling well in the mental department, we just want to let you know you are not alone. There are lots of people out there. The whole world feels like you do. So we want you to know that you matter, not just to us, but to those who are around you. It's important to talk about that stuff that's going on inside your head. So if you can't do that with anybody in your direct vicinity, we're going to have links in our description so you can go and get the help that you need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
Go Leafs, go!
And I'm Pamplemousse Buble. Come see me down at the rendezvous tonight only.
Pamplemousse, you came back, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, I'm gonna put dollars in your G-string now. And you've just got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And just echo Dave, go Leafs, go. Peace.
Bye.